Hey neighbor, how you doing? It's Miss C, and you already know what today is. Pick Me Up Wednesday. Yes, honey, it's nice and early in the morning. The sun is shining, the birds are flying, and it's on. Hopefully you have went out today with hopes of great success, and you went out there to tackle the world and to get what is yours. All of you that's still at home, that might work from home or have your own businesses, or you just at home, okay? And you might be on YouTube watching videos, learning how to do something constructive. Hey, it's all good. Whatever your case may be, thank you for tuning in today. So, we could do a little pick-me-up. Today's video is about delayed gratification. Yeah, that's right, delayed. And I know as soon as y'all think about the word delayed, your mind would go to like at an airport where your flight is delayed because of technical issues, or a plane needs to be fueled up, or whatever it might be. But either way, it messes with your time. And a lot of people don't like their time messed with. Time is precious because we can't get it back. But the thing is, with delayed gratification, what you're waiting for is what you truly desire. So it is worth the wait. Now when them airplanes, not airplanes, the companies, when the planes, when they be having delays and stuff. Now that right there, that's messed up. That's wasting your time, because especially during the holidays, oh my goodness, so many planes were delayed for the holidays. It's usually really, really busy around that time too. But anything worth having is worth waiting for. That is so true. That is so true. So we have to be willing to know when certain things is wasting our time and when other things is beneficial for us to wait. So this what I have here. It's all about putting in the work until it's time to see the fruits of your labor. So sometimes we have to put in a lot of work before we get paid off for the work we do. Like at a basic job, some people get paid weekly, some people get paid bi-weekly, but either way, you have to put in that work for it first. You sowing the work, your energy, your brain power, whatever you use to do your job, you're putting that out first, and you're getting paid for it later. Well, some things in life is that way, especially when you're working towards your destiny. It's a lot of work you're going to have to put in mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and sometimes that can get so tiring and you want to give up, because anytime you give and give and give out of yourself and you feel as though you're not getting anything in return, you're going to get frustrated and you're going to get tired and you're going to feel beat down sometimes. But I wanted to encourage you and let you know that it's okay, because you're pressing towards a better goal. Now, as of right now, it seems like this is truly a microwave generation. We all want things fast. We all want things quickly. And like I say, things that is worth the wait, you're going to have to wait for it. So we have to develop the gift of patience. Yes. Because everything don't come quick. And some things that come quick is not good for you. Fast money is not always good money. Because sometimes you have to do things for that money you would have never done otherwise. And then if you get fast money all the time, money is money, and yes, you can spend it and do what you want with it, but as fast as it comes, it will surely go. Let me tell you. Because I didn't wasted plenty of money on it. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to give an example of this. Now, for example, the appreciation for stuff. As you work hard for something, the value of it, the appreciation of it goes up. But if you don't work hard for anything and it comes easy to you, then you don't appreciate it. You thankful for it because you didn't have to work to get it, but it's a certain way, a certain gratification to where you take care of something you work hard for. But if it's just given, it's almost like easy come, easy go. And the best example of this is teenagers, because I was one a couple of years ago. And most teenagers, when they're in high school, they beg their parents for a car because they learn how to drive in the class at school. Okay, I can't remember. Is it driver's ed? Yeah, driver's ed. They take driver's ed in high school, and as soon as they pass their driver's ed test and go to the place to take their test for their driver's education and everything, they want a car. And you know, depending on how you raise your kids, if they are responsible or not. But most parents that just give their car, give an old car, or buy their child a new car, sometimes a teenager does not. They accept the car and they're happy and excited about it, but they don't take the best care of the car because they didn't put any work to get the car. So what I'm saying is the gratefulness toward the car is different than if you make your teenager go out and get a job and work and pay half on the car. The appreciation is much more higher. You see what I'm saying? So when you have to work towards something, you're more willing to take care of that car, keep it clean, keep the gas in it, make sure that the maintenance is maintained on the car, because you cherish that vehicle a little bit more because you had to go to work. You had to, first of all, go to school, and then after school, go to a part-time job, put your time in, and work for it, and save up the money till you had the right amount to purchase that car. So it's the difference when you have to work for something and when something is just given to you. The appreciation is different, because when a car is given to you, it's truly a blessing and you appreciate it, and you do everything a person do that worked hard for that car the first couple of months. Maybe even the first couple of years, but sooner or later that appreciation devalues and you worried about getting another one, or you barely taking care of the one you got. So we have to be careful with that, knowing that the things we work hard for is worth having because we put our time and our effort in that thing. So you reap what you sow. So whatever you put your blood, sweat, and tears in, what we was talking about on yesterday, you will reap a harvest from that. That means you will gain good things from that. So a couple examples of a delayed gratification is like a farmer. If you ever known a farmer, we all eat fruits and vegetables, hopefully. But a farmer has to till the ground, get the ground ready so he can plant his seeds, so he can water the field, and then there is a period of waiting. You have to wait for that seed to take into that ground, for that seed to die so it may come alive again and reap a harvest to grow whatever you may have planted. But if you just have a bag of seeds and never put it in the ground and water and take care of it, you're never going to receive a harvest. But this is the waiting period that we're talking about today. Yes, you got to put the work in. You're not just going to get something for nothing. The world don't work like that. You're going to have to put in some work to get what you want. Me making these videos is weird. It's funny because I'm talking to a camera, but one day, this day, as soon as I put it up, it's going to be available for somebody to see it. Do I know who's going to see it? No, I don't. And that's where faith come in at, because I pray before my videos that may this video be watched by someone who needs the encouragement, who needs to be motivated, who needs to be lifted up, so therefore they can continue to press on every day that they're blessed with, so they may one day see the wonderful things that is in store for them if they put in the work. If you never put in any work, then you will never reap anything. You will never have anything to really be appreciative of or be proud of. So you got to go out there and work. I have to go out there and I have to exercise if one day I want to be healthier than I am now. I have to get myself pumped up and ready to make these videos if one day I want to be able to be on the stage motivating and encouraging a multitude of people. It has to start somewhere, and this is my start of my journey, and hopefully every day of your life, I hope you realize it's another opportunity every day you wake up to start something new or to continue on working on what you already have started on. Don't give up because it seems like the wait is so long. Encourage yourself. Let yourself know that you are doing the best you can and you put in the best work you can for today. Prioritize your life. Find your priorities for today. Find out what is important today that needs to be done. Yes, at the end of the day, you might have a few things left on your list or a few things, mental notes that still might need to get done, but you will get it done in time. But never beat up on yourself. Never talk down to yourself. Never crush your own self, because that'll stop you from progressing. Okay? The next one is saving money. When you are saving money, it hurts your pocket at the beginning because you like, this is money I could be using right now. I could be spending. I could be buying this, buying that. I could be taking trips or whatever. But you must plan for your future, because everybody will not be able to receive Social Security. They're saying it might run out or this or that. You need money for retirement. So if you blow all your money today, because some people say, I don't know if I'm going to live tomorrow, so I might as well use it now. Well, what if you do wake up tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and a couple of years down the line and you haven't saved any money? How are you going to take care of yourself? So you must prepare for your future. And yes, that means delaying or denying yourself of things as of right now for a better future tomorrow. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. And it could be very exciting. You know how exciting it is to be able to put aside a little bank account for an emergency fund or for a rainy day fund or whatever, where every time you get a paycheck, put something in there. If you're a beginner and you don't have that much money as of right now, and you're still working an hourly job, you don't have a job where you receive a salary, or you doing babysitting or whatever, any kind of money that you are bringing in, set aside a little account or a little shoebox or something where you can put your money, because everybody don't trust banks these days. Hey, I'm just saying. Everybody don't. So if you are one of those people, just make sure you got you a nice hiding spot that only you know about, and that no one is around when you putting your stuff up. And put you $1. I said $1. Dollars add up just like pennies add up. Put you $5 in there, $20 as you grow your money. Put a little bit more. If you can put $50 in there every month, cool. If you can afford $100, $500, $1,000, depending on your own income. Hey, I make my videos for any and everybody. So I might be talking to somebody that's rich. I might be talking to somebody that's poor, somebody that's middle class. Whatever your level is, know that this is the year to level up. So if you poor this year, let's work on not being as poor. Let's work on trying to get more and more, not just more and more money, but working on yourself to become more valuable. The more valuable you make yourself, the more valuable you are to the world, and the more money you will make. If you're an awesome problem solver, hey, it got all kind of problems in this world that you could be able to solve. And some people will pay a lot of money for you to solve their problems. Keep that one in mind, okay? Keep that one in mind. So save some money. You might not be able to buy all the clothes and shoes and boats and whatever you feel as though you just really want. Just let it go. Say, I'll buy it later. That's delayed gratification. You're denying yourself right now to have something even better in the future. And sometimes that just might be security. Sometimes you might want to take a sabbatical. And you want to take a month off, 2 months off, a half of a year, maybe a whole year. You can't do that if you never save any money. So every little bit helps, from $1 all the way to $1,000 and up. If you can save that a month, just let it pile up. Just let it stack up, baby. And as you see that amount of money grow, it's going to make you proud. It's going to do something to you, because you're going to be able to realize and see that you had self-discipline. And you did that. No one else but you. And that should make you feel good about yourself. Another way of seeing delayed gratification is to all the mothers and the fathers in the world. When you're trying to raise a good family, it's hard work. To have a family, to raise a beautiful family. First of all, you have to be whole yourself. The person you marry have to be whole themselves, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. When you come into a marriage, one person shouldn't be lacking anything, because if one person is lacking, then that means that other person has to hold the weight of what you're lacking in. And yes, marriage is about teamwork and working together, but it's much easier and fruitful to come into a union with somebody when you have all your priorities in order and that other person have all of their priorities in order. So when you come together, both of y'all are working, both of y'all have a good income, both of y'all are taking care of y'all's bodies, both of y'all are ready to multiply and produce and bring beautiful children into the world. And then you take time raising that child, changing diapers, feeding them, educating them. Make sure they're having a roof over their head, everything that they need. And as you give yourself to your children, you pray over them and you pray that they grow up to be an asset to society, not takers and just because when you don't raise your children the right way, they can be a pain in your ass. And they can also become a pain to everybody else's ass in the world, depending on what they're doing, how they act, and how they carrying themselves, what they're doing. So most people who start a family want it to be a good, healthy family. And that takes time. So when you put your all into your kids and your kids grow up and they are respectful and they are honorable and they do the things that they know they need to do, and their teachers come to you and say, wow, you have a wonderful child. They come to school, they do their lesson, they pay attention, they cooperate in class, they work with the other students, they're a good team player, all of this. As a parent, that makes you feel proud, because all the home training you put in your child is you are seeing the fruits of your hard work and your efforts, and that is your reward. When people outside of your home, now it's really not about how other people judge you, but you know when your child do good, it makes you proud because you know you had a hand in that. So that's delayed the gratification too, because that child has to grow up, finish school, attend college if that's their choice. If they want to go straight into the working field, then hey, my father gave us a choice. He said, look, you gonna do something, okay? Ain't no just sitting here on my couch. You gonna have to make up your mind after you graduate. What do you want to do? Either you're going to college, which that's what I prefer, or you gonna go out there and get a job and you gonna make yourself a living. So what you gonna do? And for myself, at the beginning, once I graduated from high school, I didn't want to see another school. I was tired of school. I just chose to work. But in the midst of working and going from dead-end job to dead-end job and realizing an hourly job was never truly going to pay me what I felt as though I was worth, I went to college. I went back to school. So that's just a little something about Miss C. And I talked about also a person going to college. When you first start, you're a freshman. So it's going to be levels to this thing. Each year, each class, each semester, you're getting better and better. And yes, you're working towards a goal. You're working towards a degree. As soon as you sign up for college, you don't get a degree. You have to work towards that degree. That's delayed gratification. You have to put that work in first. You got to receive that understanding with wisdom and knowledge from your schooling before they give you that degree. But once you get it, it's yours, and can't nobody take away what you have took the time to learn and memorize and know for yourself. Also, a good healthy relationship. Y'all know how it is these days with relationships. People get out of one relationship, jump into another relationship. That one don't work out, so they get into another one. But to have a good healthy relationship, you're gonna have to cultivate that relationship with that person. There's no way you can have a good relationship with a person being selfish, only worrying about what you can get out of that relationship. A relationship is a partner thing. You're going to have to be able to worry about that person's needs and wants, and that person is going to have to do the same towards you. So having a good, healthy relationship just don't come as soon as you go on y'all first date. It don't happen like that. You're going to have to put some work in. You're going to have to get to know that person's character and integrity before just getting in the bed and sleeping with somebody. Because if you know it or not, as soon as you start having sex with a person, it can complicate things. And then if the sex is good, hey, it's good. It's good. But sometimes good sex complicate things, because maybe you enjoy the sex with the person, but everything else in their life might be chaotic. They might have a lot of drama in their life. Maybe they don't know how to keep a job. Maybe certain things about that person irks you. They're not compassionate towards you. They don't know how to build you up or encourage you. You just like them for that one thing. That is not a healthy relationship, and that is not going to last. Because if all you have is sex, baby, sex get old. After a while, it might still feel good, but sex get old if that's all you is in a relationship for. It's gonna be more. We're human beings. We need more than just that. So to have a healthy relationship, or a relationship that you are proud of, you're gonna have to work at it and make that relationship good. Loving one another, taking care of one another, building each other up, helping each other bring each other's dreams and visions into fruition, helping that person on their road to their destiny, is something that just having sex with a person cannot do. You just having sex with me is not going to help me fulfill my destiny. That's just a good time. And that's what I'm talking about, delayed gratification. Because as of right now, I'm single, but I'm single for a reason. Because as of right now, Miss C is working on herself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all of that. And sometimes having a person in your life that don't want the same things you want is only a mere distraction. And I need to stay focused. It's so hard to stay focused and consistent when you have somebody that's pulling on you, wanting your time, wanting your energy, wanting your inner power and affection, but they're not willing to pour those same things into you. It's a waste of time. So therefore, sometimes you have to say no to a relationship. So therefore, you can truly have what was created for you later on down the road. Let's see what else we have. Climbing up the ladder at work. When you first start a job, you put in your application. They're not going to hire you to be the CEO of the company, especially if you don't have no CEO experience, okay? It's a process. Stop being scared of the journey and of the process. Is it going to be hard? Is it going to be rough at times? Yes. Are you going to want to give up and give in? Yes. As soon as you don't feel as though you're getting what you deserve sooner than you want. But hold on. Don't give up. What you are waiting for, what you desire, is on its way. And most of the time, believe it or not, when you feel like giving up the most, that blessing or that thing you was waiting for is right around the corner. It's right there. It's just one doorknob open away. So if you walk away from extending yourself out or working hard one more time, it was right there. And then you would have to start all over again. So instead of starting all over again, just keep pressing like the little train that could. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Just keep pressing. Don't stop. Delayed gratification is hard at times, but when you get what you have worked so hard for. It would be worth it. Believe me, I promise. I would not lie to you. It will be worth it. It would be worth the wait. When you find that woman or man that was created just for you and that person love you like you love them, it would be worth the wait. When you are a farmer and you done planted your harvest and you done tilled the field and you done did everything you want, and them fruits and vegetables come up and you can go sell them and make money or just eat them from your family, it will be worth the wait. When you start that job and worked at an entry level and you worked all the way up to your big office or whatever, or whichever level you were trying to get on that promotion, and you finally get there, it would have been worth the wait, because now you are receiving what you worked hard for, but you also have value now. Now you are able to look down at other people and be able to help somebody else up to the level that you are now. It's all about helping others, but you can never help nobody else if you be stuck in that place to where of a beginning place. If you always stay in your comfort zone, then you will never get to a place where you're able to help somebody else, because you're still going to be looking for help yourself. You're still going to need a hand out yourself. So, delayed gratification, yes, it's hard, but is it worth it? Most definitely. For our teenagers, for our little kids that's in school, if you're going to school, you got to do your homework. The reason why your homework is important is going to help you understand your lesson. When you're understanding something, you are able to duplicate it over and over again. So if you're learning math problems, if you learn a math problem in class, your teacher is going to give you other math problems just like that one. If you go home and study it, when you go back to school in a couple of weeks, you're going to have a test to be tested on to see if you know how to work the formulas. And if you did your homework, that's putting in the work. The gratification of you doing your homework is when you go to school and that teacher handing out that test and she said, all right, students, it's test time. Let's see how much you learn. And you are able to work out those problems because you got that formula down in your head and you make a good grade. That's your gratification. You put in the work by doing your homework and then you pass your test. So therefore, sooner or later, you can pass that class and go to the next grade and go to the next grade, so on and so forth. Everybody has to put in work, and anybody that dares to put in great work will receive a great reward. So, let's see. Yeah. So basically, that's everything I wanted to cover on today. Hopefully, you know now that you're going to need some self-discipline. You're going to have to be able to use the word no to yourself and to others sometimes. So therefore, you can have a better future and you can walk into your destiny knowing that you are ready and prepared for whatever comes your way. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I truly do appreciate it. If you received anything from this video today, leave it in the comment section below. Give me a good thumbs up. And hopefully you subscribe. Share this video with anyone and everyone. And I'll see you next time. Bye.